loves, welcome back. So if you're new here, my name is Midi. All right, so I have these questions, like numerous questions that are being asked people that are carrying locks. Okay, some of them are just out of curiosity, some are actually a display of ignorance. Okay, and it is not everybody that are willing to enlighten them, because in most of the time people believe that ignorance is not an excuse. Like someone like me, if I know that there is something that I'm confused about or I want to know more about, what I do is just Google it. Okay, but you know, seeing people with locks, okay, especially the traditional locks that kind of pull people's interest, makes them to ask questions out of like curiosity, or like they just want to ask questions. These things are strange to them. I'm definitely going to be answering some of these questions, you know, the best way that I can, because the response to these questions has a lot to do with the person that is being asked. Okay, it's an individual thing. The way we respond to things around us and to people are different. Okay, so the first question says, of course you wash your hair. I don't even understand why people will want to know if you can wash your hair when they see you carrying locks. Okay, as long as it is on your head and it is your hair that is growing out, forget the fact that it's locked or you do a particular thing to it. Even people carrying artificial hairdo do wash it if they have been carrying it for a long time. Okay, there are people that carry braid for 2 months, so definitely they are expected to wash the braid within several times within that period, or that is what it should be. Okay, so definitely you wash your locks. You see, there are so many videos of people washing their locks, so such person definitely maybe is not on this earth, or is not like it does not go on the net, or it does not, you know, watch TV or something like that. That is the only thing that can make you to ask such questions. I, for one, I wash my hair like every week or every 2 weeks, so forget the fact that it's locked and it is not loose. There are even people that carries loose natural hair that they don't get to wash their hair. People braid their hair like normal plaiting of hair for a very long time and they don't wash their hair. So seeing people with locks shouldn't, you know, make you to believe that, oh, the hair is locked so they don't get to wash it. Okay, so for this question now, just because the hair has been able to grow out and it is looking so long, and normally, number one, people only get to see long hair when it is being attached. Like you have attachments, braided or twisted, or like ponytail, you're seeing very long thing at the back of their head. So when people see long locks, they believe that you probably attached it, you know, coupled with the fact that there are so many fox locks over there and they are so good with it that most of them actually appear real. Okay, like the number of people with long hair in Africa, it's minimal. All right, so when people see long hair on an African lady or man, they feel like, oh, is it their hair? Okay, so one of the benefits of locks is that because you do less manipulation, and then you are allowing your natural hair to grow out of your head, and you know it's being well nurtured, definitely it's going to become long, especially if you have been carrying it for so long. So you end up with long locks. So when people see it and they will be like, is it your hair? Is it not an attachment? That kind of thing. They find it very difficult to believe that it is their hair. And I don't blame people like that, because when I saw my sister for the first time, you know, it's been a while since we saw, and when I visited them and I saw her, it was a shock actually to me. So I understand people that feel, oh, is it your hair? My sister has been carrying her locks for 12 years, and it's so amazing that the hair has been able to grow that long. And there are so many other people with long locks all over the place. Even me that is carrying lock, I get to ask, wow, how long? Well, instead of asking, is it your hair, what I will ask, you know, in my own case, is how long have you been carrying this thing? It's so long now, as in your hair is so long now. Okay, and you know, there are some people that their hair grow fast naturally. Okay, so sometimes the age does not really matter. Okay, because there are some people that are carrying their locks for like 5 years and it's very long, and there are some people that are carrying their locks for like 10 years and it still looks very, very long. I'm going to be showing you a couple of people that I have seen with very long locks, both micro locks and traditional locks. Okay, well, this particular question is kind of funny. Like, who will ever ask, as in, how can someone ask such question if when you locked your hair then it is locked to your scalp? I don't understand. Do I need to even answer this one? Okay, so it does not lock to your scalp. Okay, once you lock your hair, it doesn't lock to your scalp. The hair that grows out will not be locked. Okay, especially if you are not dada. Dada is the name given to someone that is born with locked hair in the western part of Nigeria. Okay, so locking your hair does not mean that the subsequent hair that is going to be growing out of your scalp is going to be locked. You, as the one that is going to be locking the new hair that will be growing out of your scalp. Okay, so my dear, your hair, the lock does not, I mean, the hair does not lock to the scalp. Okay, does not. Okay, so how can someone ask, how do you wash your hair? Like, because it is locked, so it should be washed in a special way, right? Okay, somehow, maybe, all right, somehow, like if you just installed your locks, there's a way that you have to wash it. Okay, you have to like braid and band if it is Microlocs. All right, you braid and band. If it is Sisterlocs and you just, you know, newly install it, you need to braid and band for a couple of times before you can now be washing your hair freely without binding it. Okay, and then of course there are some other type of locks that the way you wash it from the beginning is going to be different from the way you'll be washing it after the locks have become matured. Okay, so the answer to this question is that we do wash hair. Okay, if you don't wash your lock is going to be smelling. All right, just like any other person. If you don't wash your hair is going to stink. It's going to make you to look unkempt. It's going to make you to look like a homeless person. Okay, I've been to salon, you know, sometimes ago. Most times I see people that carried their weave on for months, 2-3 months, and by the time they take the ribbon off, you won't believe what is underneath. Okay, I've even seen a couple of video on YouTube as well of people taking down their braid or taking down their weave on that they had on for quite a long time. Okay, so it is not just people carrying locks that you feel, okay, how do you wash this hair? So it is not just those people carrying locks that you feel that, okay, probably they don't wash their locks. Okay, nowadays, this modern day, you know, you see people, a lot of people with locks looking radiant, looking beautiful. Okay, looking beautiful. All right, so you wash it. Once the locks become matured, you wash it like normal washing of your scalp, and then, you know, washing of the hair in such a way that you just run your hand through it, squeeze it. Sometimes you do this way, you know, when you notice any small build up along the length of the locks, so you wash your locks. Okay, if you want to appear neat, if you want to appear beautiful, you want the hair to appear beautiful, you want to appear neat, and you want people to appreciate what you are carrying, you wash your locks, okay, in the best way possible. It's going to be a part 2 of this video because right now I don't think I can continue. I have so many questions that I need to, you know, clarify and answer you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. I'll see you in my next video. All right, part 2. Bye.